Kris and Chelsea. Afternoons on Wild Country 99.
All right, you ready for this funny prank this father did in his kids?
Yes, I want to hear this.
You could actually probably use this in your own kids. It probably works if they're around that age. Check it out. This is funny.
Sometimes I like to turn on movies that are in Spanish, and then my kids look at me all confused and wonder why they can't understand it. And I say, well, I don't know why, but you're probably just tired and you need to take a nap. And then when they wake up from their nap, I take the same movie and put it in English, and they think that they're all better.
Isn't that brilliant? That's genius.
I love it. And they might just learn Spanish down the road. That is hilarious.
Oh, I love it.
See?
Another day, another dilemma.
I love Dear Kris and Chelsea.
It's now time for Dear Kris and Chelsea.
Dear Kris and Chelsea is my favorite.
All right, here we go. We're going to try to help Valerie out. She wrote into us. She's not happy with her husband.
Ouch.
And we're going to try to help her out. Is she being too harsh on her husband? That's basically what she wants to know. She says, Dear Kris and Chelsea, I am currently not speaking to my husband.
Whoa. They're on not speaking terms.
And no, this is not one of those we'll laugh about it later situations.
Oh, shoot. She's really mad.
She says, Christmas morning arrives. We had a great 2025. We're happy. We're solid. I'm expecting something warm, something thoughtful, maybe sentimental, something that says, I love you and I'm so lucky to be married to you.
Oh, every woman's dream.
Doesn't it sound like her expectations are a little bit too high?
Yeah, by having any expectations at all.
Valerie says, instead, he hands me the gift. I rip it open. It's a scale.
Shut up. You better say it like a kitchen scale for weighing out flour for your sourdough starter.
She says, A, period, scale, period, capital letters.
Oh my God.
A scale. At first, I genuinely thought it had to be a joke, like some kind of prank that would end with him saying, relax, I'm just kidding, here's the real gift. But
yeah.
Nope, he stood there, dead serious, like this was totally normal, a reasonable, loving gift. So I did the only thing my soul knew, and that very moment, I smashed the scale into the ground. I threw it on the ground physically, and then I went and slammed the bedroom door. We've barely spoken since.
He didn't respond to that outburst?
Here's the worst part. He truly does not think he did anything wrong. He keeps acting confused, like I'm the one being overdramatic. I told him it's one of the cruelest and most insensitive gifts a man can give a woman. Mm-hmm. Because let's be honest, if you give your wife a scale, you're saying something, whether you admit it or not. Mm-hmm. To me, it feels like he doesn't have the courage to say he's unhappy with how I look, so he let a piece of plastic do the talking for him.
Oh, no.
And let me be very clear. I am perfectly happy with my appearance.
Okay.
I am confident.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable in my own skin.
Yeah, girl.
I do not need a reminder to monitor myself. So tell me, am I overreacting? Should he apologize? Should I apologize? Or am I supposed to pretend this didn't feel like a slap in the face on Christmas morning? Sign Valerie.
Whoa.
Does she have a right to be that mad, though?
Whoa.
Like she broke the gift. That's kind of...
I mean, she smashed it and then went in the bedroom, slammed the door, and he didn't immediately do what you're supposed to. You're supposed to stop, drop, and roll when that happens.
Well, she broke the gift. That's kind of like a slap in the face to him. I don't care what it is.
He's lucky she didn't break it over his thick head. The fact that he's confused. See, honey, this is what you do if your man is a total bonehead. It's not his fault. They're just wired that way. They're very simple, very, very simple. So instead of, before reacting and assuming the absolute worst, which I probably would have jumped that too, I would have been like, what do you want me to do with this? What do you mean by this scale? Like, was she on a health journey and he was trying to give her a tool that would help her? Because I weigh myself every day.
Maybe he ran into a snaky scale salesman at the store. I bet you it's one of those smart ones that have a lot of cool... Because I just bought a scale.
Yeah.
Well, I bought it a couple years ago.
Yep.
I used it for the first time the other day, and I don't like the results, so I put it back away. But it does a lot these days. These scales, they have apps and everything.
Yeah.
To help you with your journey if you want to lose weight, I guess.
Yep. And I've been on a weight loss journey for 2 years. You know but that was all me.
Yeah.
If you would have, and one of the most heartbreaking and disgusting comments that I got from people It was actually just from a couple people. Everybody else has been really positive, but it's been other men who have come up to me and they're like, "Oh man, Kris has got to be so happy with you for losing 54 pounds." And I was like, he's got to be feeling so lucky.
He's one lucky dude.
What do you call that? What do you call that ignoramus speech? Locker room talk.
They think they're saying something positive and constructive, but it doesn't come off that way.
So I'm just like, my man is happy with me no matter what size I am. It doesn't matter. Outward appearance doesn't matter. You shallow schmuck. So,
right.
If she's on a health journey, this would be kind of cool. They do these in-body scans if that's the type of scale it is.
Would you get into trouble if your girl asked for a scale for Christmas and you got it? Or is she asking for it? I guess you wouldn't get mad if you're asking for it.
If she literally says, "I would like a scale for Christmas," if she says those words, I still wouldn't get her one. I would probably give her like a gift card and be like, "Darling, you choose whatever you want. And I want to remind you, baby, you are the most beautiful woman in the whole world." And I would just kiss on her and I'd give her some cheese or something unless she's lactose.
I bet you she didn't even look at the awesome features this high-tech scale probably had before she smashed it.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. It's like getting her a, whoa, God, what did you get me one time that was just an absolute doozy? Oh, that stupid scrub machine.
Scrub machine.
Yeah, the one that has like all the different attachments to it. So you're like, look.
Hey, does that make cleaning the shower a little easier?
You're like, this can for you.
No, for
Since
you.
you loved exactly. That's what you're saying. So I just felt like a maid.
Did I get that for you or for us? I don't think it was a gift.
You said that you gave it to me.
It was not a gift.
You come home and you're like, look what I got for you.
Look who could clean the sink at a high volume.
Yeah, and you're like, look, it really gets into the burners.
And then I had you use it, and then I'm over like looking over your shoulder, telling you you're doing it wrong. You're not putting enough elbow grease into it.
I'll never admit it is pretty freaking satisfying though. Like that thing really does clean. Like, in the shower.
It probably shouldn't have been a gift.
I mean, it really gets in there. But what is he insinuating?
That was back when I was just an ignorant boyfriend.
It actually this was kind of cool. But I was like, what, you want me to? And then you got me a steam mop 2 months after that. I'm like, what?
The only reason I bought this thing is it was 90% off on Amazon. It was normally like $300. I got it for an insane amount.
What you're supposed to do is be like, look at this cool gadget I got.
Yeah, guess what the retail price is, honey? It's like $300.
But no, so what do you? So you're a guy. I don't want to assume things, but if a guy gives his girl a scale, what does he mean by that?
I don't know. Maybe he just isn't thinking. That happens a lot with dudes, including myself.
Like, does he think that she's overweight?
We're going to find out. What do you guys think? That's the whole purpose of Dear Kris and Chelsea. You guys let Valerie have it. I think most people are going to side with Valerie, but maybe not. We'll find out. We'll read your text, and we'll come up with a verdict here with Dear Kris and Chelsea. Ooh. Is Valerie being too harsh on her husband? Is she overreacting, or is he just a terrible husband?
Is he lucky to still be alive?
We'll find out coming up next with Dear Kris and Chelsea. Back to Dear Kris and Chelsea. Valerie wrote in looking for help. Valerie isn't speaking to her husband after he gave her a scale for Christmas. He's dead serious with the gift, by the way. He didn't laugh and say it's just a joke.
Yeah, he still doesn't understand that it was wrong.
She smashed it on the floor, slammed the bedroom door. They haven't really talked since. She says it felt hurtful and sent a message about her appearance. Well, he still doesn't think he did anything wrong to this day. Now she wants to know, is she overreacting or does he owe her an apology? I think he probably owes her a little bit more than that.
I think so, too. Just texted in. She hit the nail on the head to validate what Valerie was feeling. She says, Valerie, I'm cheering for you. Breaking that scale wasn't an overreaction. It was an act of self-love. He didn't just give you a gift. He gave you a complex that you didn't have. Stay strong. Because now, in her head, she was like, you think I'm fat.
Right.
You're not attracted to me. You want me to change physically.
He might not be thinking that, but that's what happened.
Why else would you give your wife a scale?
Megan says, if my husband gave me a scale for Christmas, I'd be burying it next to him. Absolutely not. He owes you a massive apology.
Oofta. Oh, this is anonymous. She says, Val, please don't let his bad gift change how you feel about your body. A lot of compassion text messages. I spent years hating mine because of comments like that. The fact that you love yourself is a superpower. Keep it up. Because Val loves herself. She's not trying to lose weight. She's not trying to change. She's very comfortable in how she looks and feels. And now he's basically like, here.
Mike gave some good advice. He says, I'm married. Rule number 1, never gift anything that plugs in. measures or tracks your spouse's body.
Ooh.
Ever.
Good.
That is good advice.
Yes, that is good advice. Chris texted in. He's like, listen, it's a terrible gift, but breaking it might have shut down the conversation. I agree. Tell him why it hurt so he actually learns. If he's a good guy, he'll be horrified that he humiliated you. So maybe he's just ignorant. Maybe he is just a little bit dense.
Now he's probably mad because he can't return it because she smashed the heck out of it.
That would be a Chris response.
How much did it cost? That's what I want to know.
I would have put it back in the box and be like, it broke. I don't know what happened. My wife stood on it and that's how it broke.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh, I'm salty.
Nicole says you smashing it was iconic.
Love it. Tasha says, next time, Valerie, give him a book on how to be a better husband and see if he thinks that's an overreaction. Ooh.
Yeah. Chris says if he truly doesn't understand why that hurt you, there's a blatant communication issue that you guys need to address ASAP.
Yeah, Dave said that too. He's like, communicate. Don't just like throw a temper tantrum, which it kind of was. Are we really adults breaking things when we're upset?
Jeff says you could have at least tried it out first.
She did.
If you smash it after you look at it, being like, you're wrong.
On the floor. Oh, Sarah. Sarah says, humiliation is, we're really not laughing at you, girl. Humiliation is not a Christmas gift. He essentially told you his ideal version of you involves a number. If he wanted to support health, he should have bought a massage or a nice blender.
Or do what most people do. Get one of those gym memberships for your girl.
That's almost the same thing. Not as
that'll
bad.
fix things, right? And a scale. Then you mean business if you're a dude, right?
He didn't give her like diet pills straight out.
Man, well, he's not divorced yet, but hopefully that helped you out. Most people sided with you, Valerie.
But communicate.
Yes.
Talk to your man.
You have to have a conversation. You can't just keep not talking to each other. That's not going to help things.
And try not to break anything.
So thanks for all the texts. We appreciate it. It's Dear Kris and Chelsea. So I saw that Girl Scout cookies are going on sale today.
Ooh.
In many parts of the country. I haven't seen any tables. Well, it's too cold to be outside, obviously.
Some of the troops do sit outside in the weather. It's actually kind of nice out today.
Do they really?
Yeah.
It's kind of it's kind of cruel, isn't it?
My hometown, those little girls, they'd sit out there.
Can't they at least be set up inside the door?
Little girls are tough. No, because the wind goes back and forth. Makes it hard. They just dress up in their snowsuits.
Some do it door to door, like old school.
Yeah.
Some do it online.
That is the new way to do it. I feel like that's almost cheating, but it's also very efficient and effective.
So they create their own website, basically?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Or I think they get a link. Everything's done for them.
Yeah, but they can't make eye contact with you with an online store like they can when you're exiting a store and they give you that look and then you have to buy some. Because if you don't, you're like, I'm a terrible individual and I don't like kids.
There are some little Girl Scouts I just adore. Just their tenacity, their sincerity. I just think it's so cute. I love hearing their business pitches.
So you just found some cookies in the break room here at work.
Oh, those are done.
Were they Girl Scouts?
No, they weren't. I thought they were Thin Mints. And I'm like, because your girl's craving chocolate pretty hardcore today.
Yep.
I don't think I have to explain anymore. And I saw these little cookies, these little wafers, and I tried one as my coffee was brewing. And next thing I know, I'm walking down the hallway with a stack.
Was one of them broken in half? Because that's what happens with most workplaces and break rooms when there's food. Nobody wants the whole donut, so they break off half to make it seem like they're not eating as much.
They're super thin. They're super, super thin. They tasted just like an Oreo. I was like, hold up. So I grabbed the rest.
So you loved it. What was it? What was the brand? Do we know?
I've been trying to Google this. It's a chocolate wafer. And I've been trying to Google them. Nabisco used to make these, but they don't make them anymore. So now I'm wondering if this is like brownie brittle, but it is one of the most delicious things I've ever tasted in my entire life.
So you decided to Google and try to find a recipe to make these.
I've been on Amazon for the last half hour, and I've been trying to find this. And then I also found a recipe for brownie brittle because that's what it tastes like, brownie batter, but just very thin.
You are just in the baking mood recently.
I have been, and I'm actually getting really good at it. And I think the more you make fun of me, the more motivated I am to do it up. Although,
like I said, after you did that banana bread last year, the only way to go is up.
I made one worse. The lemon loaf.
Oh,
have you tried that yet?
No, I don't.
With the expired NA shanty lemon beer in it.
Oh, yeah.
My taste buds are fried.
So that didn't work out either.
No.
I'll give that to Daisy. She can have that.
No.
So have you ever had the ick on a date?
Oh, yeah.
Just the ick, whatever that is?
I told you when I was in college, that one week that I dated 10 guys, I went on 10 different dates in a week.
Out of those 10, how many gave you the ick?
Oh, about half.
Okay. Mm-hmm. There's a guy, his name is Trent. He just posted a video. He dated 17 women in 2025.
Oh, okay.
6 times out of those 17, he got the ick from the women. He explains exactly what the icks were that he noticed.
Wow.
I dated 17 women this year. I'm going to tell you about 6 times that I got the ick. 1, I took Lydia to get ice cream and she made us leave because she couldn't stand being around children. Ugh. 2, Hillary had an oven in her apartment that she never used. She had a toaster oven on top of it, and the only thing she would ever cook for herself were frozen cinnamon rolls. Ugh. 3, Caitlin and Summer would beg for money constantly and make me promise to spoil them. Ugh. Caitlin also DM'd me that I better not marry anyone else because she'll, quote, find and kill her. Hello, police. I'd like to report a psycho. 4, Hillary and Kristen, they were both TikTokers. Ugh. 5, one girl spent the date hating on cats. Just don't hate animals or children, dude. Come on. 6, finally, multiple women have slid into my DMs with the first message. I don't think you're really 6'2". If your first message to me is annoying, ugh.
A lot of those are valid.
I don't see a single thing wrong with any of those. Those are ick behaviors.
They are.
They are. Spoil me. Like, what?
Spoil me. I'm a princess.
I hate cat. Princess treatment.
I deserve this. Don't use the word deserve. That's an ick right there. That's an ick word.
Shut up.
So you could probably add this to the list of things we really don't need in life.
Shoot, what?
Listerine, you know, the mouthwash company?
Yes.
They're teaming up with Twitch creators to turn mouthwashing sounds into music for Amazon in their ad campaign.
That sounds gross.
What are they going to have? Somebody spitting into a sink? Like I'm trying to...
I can't even, like, they'll swish the... Let's see if I can do it. It's going to be gross. Hang on.
It's going to be the sound of swishing liquid in your mouth. Like, that's not an appealing sound to me.
I just spit on myself. This was an awful idea.
I'm sorry I brought
everybody
it up. Jeez, you look like a 6-year-old over there.
Oh, thanks. At least I wasn't gargling.
So you're going to be either doing that or spitting into the sink. Those are going to be the 2 iconic sounds that they're going to try to sell things with.
Why don't they just take Clark Griswold when he's gargling and he's swishing and he spits? And that was right after he had his nervous breakdown and got the new tree. Why don't they just use That's Iconic? That's funny.
Or when somebody spits, being like, "Oh, my mouth burns." Is that going to be a sound too? They're going to use?
That's normally me because I'm such a wimp.
Oh, the whole thing is weird. It's something we don't need.
Yeah.
So does your man have a girly hobby like this girl's man?
What's a girly hobby?
Knitting, crocheting.
I hate that stuff.
Well, you're not the typical girl.
I love to garden, though. Is that a girly hobby? And I like to paint.
I don't think gardening would be considered a girly hobby. Like if a guy liked gardening, I think that's kind of manly in a way, in my opinion, because you're living off the land, you're growing stuff.
That's a farmer.
Whatever. You do it on a small scale with a garden, right?
I do. I'm really good at it.
I saw an increasing number of men are choosing sewing and knitting as hobbies, which is kind of weird to me. That is girly.
Oh, ironically, when I was around a lot of people in the Army, the guys were much better at sewing because it was a mandatory skill that they had to learn, and they were a heck of a lot better than I was.
I think sewing, I think most people...
I hate sewing.
It's not difficult. Everybody, I think, knows how to sew. It's just you haven't really done it probably. Like, I'm not going to operate a sewing machine. Those things freak me out.
Well, yeah, and rightfully so. I'm still traumatized by home ec class, 8th grade, Crystal Case beer with a needle through her finger. And she was so calm.
With the machine?
And she showed everybody. We were making pillows. And it was awful. And she just goes, "Oh, shoot." And I'm like, she ran out of thread in her little bobbin or whatever the heck it's called. And next thing I know, I'm like, oh my gosh, and I almost passed out. So I don't sew just for safety reasons.
Right. So does your man have a girly hobby? What is it that he does? Are you okay with it? 320-656-9453. I guess the reason why a lot of men are doing it now, like sewing and knitting and stuff like that, is they believe it will help them attract women.
Yeah, like 80-year-old women.
Plus they say... The relaxation that comes with it. I guess, too.
I'm just, y'all can do whatever you want to do. I guarantee, if a guy came up to me and he's like, "I knit you this sweater," I'd be like, "Oh, okay."
John, talk to us. What's up?
Well, I can sew. I can knit. I moved in with my grandma when I was 15, so I learned to do all that stuff from her, and it comes in handy. I don't know how many times I've sewed my pants shut. patched my pants, or
Yeah.
my daughter would get a hole in her clothes and I'd patch it or sew it shut. She said she wished she knew how.
Aw.
I think I'm just a little bit too lazy to learn how to do it.
This
I guess.
coming from the man who has been walking around with a hole the size of my fist in his pants in a region that's best not mentioned on air.
Those jeans, I love those jeans. They've seen a thing or two.
Yeah, so has everybody else when you wear them. Like
And there's a hole in that region. Well, actually, there's several holes now.
Oh, man.
You can honestly
There's
put your fist through it.
several holes?
But you can't really see it unless I'm sitting down and my legs are open.
Oh, gosh.
Which
yeah,
is just weird.
Quite the sight. Thank God you only sit down at bars and you're only facing the counter.
You know what?
What?
I'm not going to get into it.
It's messed up, dude.
I refuse to throw them away. The hole has to get a little bit bigger. If I can fit 2 fists in it, then I'll throw the pants away.
Chris, if I can see what color your undies that you're wearing from half a room away, the hole's too big.
Just be thankful I wear undies, right?
Lord. God.
That'd really be a draft.
So are you going to learn how to sew or not?
No. Jenna, what's up?
Yeah, I dated a guy back right out of high school who would crochet with me, and we would just sit down and have some hot chocolate and sit and crochet in front of the TV.
Oh.
Yeah, his grandmother taught him. I thought it was great. I don't think it should be just, that's a girl thing.
Yeah.
No, I think guys should be able to do whatever girls want to do and vice versa.
Eh.
They can. I am not doubting. I think anybody can do anything
Really?
that they want to do.
Crocheting. That's worse than sewing.
I just think it's just this really old school way. I'm not good at crocheting. I don't have the patience.
Whenever I see young people crochet.
Yeah.
Wasn't who was crocheting over the holidays at your family gathering? There was somebody.
Stacy.
Yeah,
it was my sister, my beautiful sister-in-law. But that's because she just tore her meniscus, had surgery, and was laid up for 6 weeks. So she needed to find something that she could do. Otherwise, she was going to go out of her mind.
Hop on your cell phone like the average person and just play a game or something.
No.
That.
She is way too smart for any of that. And I had a college roommate, Jen, who loved to crochet.
Okay.
She loved to bake. She loved cats. I mean, she was like a 70-year-old living in a 19-year-old's body. It's just bizarre to me.
I don't want to knock crocheting, but when you're done with the product, you don't ever use it, do you?
Like sometimes, but I think a lot of times they gift it. Like I have a friend who...
It looks like something a 90-year-old would make.
Well...
Like you're really going to wear that? You're going to use it as a scarf?
Crocheting, I do have 2 crocheted blankets. One is for me and one was crocheted for Daisy.
Okay.
And we still have it. And it's a beautiful art. I just can't do it.
All right, you crochet.
I don't want to do it.
I'm going to stick to the more manly hobbies.
Nah, I'd rather dig in the dirt and make a mess.
So you don't seem like a New Year's resolution person. You've never really brought them up to me.
I used to, but then it's a lot of pressure. But what I like to do instead is create a word of affirmation for the whole year. So last year mine was abundance, and then this year it's radiance. And that's what I was coloring in bed the other day. I was making a radiance little sheet.
I was wondering why you're coloring in bed.
Oh, so fun.
I found it very odd because you've never done that before.
Did you see how I used to all the time before you and I got married and we're together?
Okay.
Yeah, I love art. And so it was just, it was really relaxing.
Okay. Well,
and inspiring.
I'm glad the affirmation worked for you, or whatever that is.
It's so beautiful. So you just focus on that the whole year instead of like a specific goal.
I don't do New Year's resolutions just because it's too cliche. I feel like you have to do one. I'm like, no, you don't. Like,
Really?
who created the New Year's resolution? New year, new you. No,
Gyms.
no, let's stop. You're going to be the same. Let's be honest with each other.
I think you should, anytime that you want to improve yourself, you should do it. And it shouldn't just be in the coldest, worst month of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if you're making a resolution, make it super, super easy so you can knock it out in like a day or two.
That's actually not bad. Start your goals small. And then once you knock those out of the park, you get more confidence. Then you go for the bigger ones.
Right? Like losing weight. I mean, that's a journey. You're probably going to fall off the wagon on that one.
It's a process. I haven't. I've been highly successful, but I have a whole team around me.
Why do you think gyms are so packed after the first of the year and then usually by March?
See, I had goals every week that I was going to get back to workouts. And then when I find when I make those goals, I don't want to do them more.
So for those people that have already failed their New Year's resolutions, I don't like to use the word failed, but it is what it is,
a failure,
right?
and you feel like a failure.
Put together a New Year's parody song. It's a goof on the failed New Year's resolutions. Check it out.
I always thought a new year meant a brand new me.
Yeah.
The problem is that got the motivation of a tree. Every time the calendar is giving me hope, my body just starts telling me no. 'Cause I'm a big old deadbeat dog.
That's kind of harsh.
And I'm still the same. My resolutions never change. Still the same. Only me to blame. I'm totally lame.
Jeez, don't be so hard on yourself, man.
But when he sings it like that, it's kind of beautiful.
Right, it is.
I'm totally lame.
All right, it's been a while since we've done the feature Real American Dummies. Let's get to it.
Real American Dummy.
All right, this one's good. They usually come out of Florida, which is exactly where this one's coming out of.
Yikes. Yikes. I apologize in advance. All right.
This one takes the cake, or maybe the steak. There's a man in Lake City, Florida, allegedly tried to... It's always allegedly, right?
Yeah. Well, you have to until he's convicted.
Allegedly tried to pull off a robbery in nothing but a face mask.
What do you mean? Nothing but a face mask?
Just a face mask. No shirt, no pants, not even socks.
No.
Just a mask and his bold birthday suit confidence.
Whoa.
So this guy, he walks into this grocery store, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going to say the name of the grocery store because it's just the irony of it. It's just, it adds to the story, okay?
Okay.
It's called BJ's Meat Market. Honestly, it has nothing to do with Real American Dummies, but...
Oh, you need Jesus.
So he walks in, nothing but a face mask, totally naked, into BJ's Meat Market.
Ooh, is he on the menu?
With all the dignity of a kid running through the house after bath time.
Naked.
And he takes more than $1,000 straight out of the cash box.
Does nobody notice him? Does nobody see this?
Where's he going to put the cash, by the way? He doesn't have pockets.
In his little mask.
Hopefully. So he got the cash in hand, no clothes to his name. He decides to flee the store. Employees there are just kind of dumbfounded because when you have a naked man walking in your place.
Freaked out.
Right.
That's so unsanitary too. Gross.
You walk into BJ's with nothing on. You know, what are the employees?
Meat marking. He's got his meat on display.
The best part, instead of making a clean getaway, this guy left a trail of clothing and evidence behind him.
Oh, so he didn't go there naked. He was stripping down.
You'd think if you're already naked that you'd be careful about dropping your socks, but nope. He literally left a breadcrumb trail straight to himself.
Oh, like an R-rated Hansel and Gretel. Okay.
As he ran off from BJ's.
Oh, meat market.
Police found him shortly after, gave him a medical checkup because that's what you do, I guess, in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
And they hauled him away on charges including robbery and, of course, exposure of organs, I guess you can just say.
Huh. You don't say.
So he should have kept his pants. I don't know.
Should have kept his pants on. Okay, first off, you're not even supposed to steal, period. But what was he thinking?
I think he was thinking maybe they sold something else at BJ's Meat Shop.
I mean, if he wanted to shock somebody, that's the way to do it. I wouldn't want to touch somebody who came. I would be like, you know what? Take the money.
Right.
Take it. I'm hitting the little red button, but like I ain't touching that.
And you can't take too much money because if whatever you don't have in your hands, you're not going to be able to get away with it.
You know who I feel bad for? You know who I feel bad for? The people who have to review the security footage.
Right.
And then like identify him and like having to match everything. Ugh.
So yeah, that's what we call a real American dummy.
Ugh.
It's one of the funnier ones that I've seen in a while. So hopefully you enjoyed it.
Poor BJ.
Do you share the same name as a celebrity, or maybe you know somebody who does? Thankfully, I really don't. You don't either, which is good.
No, hang on. So when people would mispronounce my name, I would try to find celebrities that had my first name that was spelled the correct way. Yeah. My only options were at the time Chelsea Clinton and Chelsea Handler.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't like either one of those options.
It's a little rough. Yeah. One's pickled and one has a questionable dad. So, you know.
Now, what do you mean by people that spell Chelsea the right way?
There's the correct way to spell Chelsea.
There is no correct way. They're all it's like any other name. You can spell it differently.
It's the original. Like, okay, for example, how do you spell school?
School, SCHOOL, school.
So that is the proper way to spell school.
I'm the smartest
But then
man alive.
how many bands come out and they go SKOOL? You know,
Well, that's different.
People try to. No, it's not. You make
I
variations.
bet you CHELSEY was actually created before SEA.
No, it wasn't because it's Chelsea, England.
How do you?
Seaport of England, and it literally means by the sea.
Oh, you're named after a port.
The red. Yes, I am. I'm one with the ocean. What are you named after?
I'm
a
named
fat man in a red suit.
I'm named after Santa Claus. Thank you very much.
And you're a Grinch.
Would I rather be a stinky old port or a?
And you forgot to fill my stocking, so you're an awful version of your name. So
What's the Grinch's real name? Does he have one, or is it just
that
the
is
Grinch?
his name?
I should have been named after the Grinch. To be honest with you.
I know.
Well, it's like my name, CHRIS. Was that out before KRIS, which is what
the
mine?
time. Oh my gosh, I got our wedding album back, and your name was spelled because it goes nice with mine. It should be CR or with CH. It just kind of flows a little better. But
You know what the worst is when you send an email to somebody and you have your name in the tag, and then they still reply and they spell it incorrectly. I'm like, do you not pay attention at all in life?
Kelly's name gets spelled wrong. Brian's name gets way butchered all the time.
I feel people just do it on purpose. I do.
I think it's just the first thing that they think of. Oh, it was something even funnier. My sister, her name was spelled wrong by my uncle her whole life.
Yeah.
Instead of the K, he puts a C for Erica.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Are you kidding me?" Yeah. and I don't know if it was any better because on one of her Christmas cards, he finally he crossed out the C and put a K above it.
At least she's not referenced as a stinky old moldy port.
It's fresh. It makes money.
Do you know
things that you love.
Do you know somebody who's named after a celebrity? Did they like it? Yes or no?
I'm going to put you in a chokehold.
320-656-9453. What's up, John?
I'm Michael Fox.
Oh,
no!
A day goes by without a reference when someone brings up my name, which is okay. Oh, they go, "Oh, Michael J." No, but it's nice to hear that at least once a day.
Right. Michael Fox. I just go by Mike Fox.
Mike Fox.
Then nobody will even say anything at all.
J. Fox. Oh, I love Michael.
Why did Michael J. Fox put a J in his name?
For the exact same reason.
There was no other Michael Fox, I don't think.
I think it distinguishes him a little bit more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. Jennifer, you're up next. What's up?
I know a Richard Simmons.
Oh.
No! He's the Richard Simmons. He's the third, I do believe. They call him Rick. And
Rick Simmons.
Rick Simmons. Okay.
Rick, I think we lost connection there.
Oh.
How about Rich Simmons? Yeah, I don't know if I want to be named after Richard Simmons.
He's a maniac.
Rest in peace, Richard Simmons. But he was kind of awkward.
Do you see how much his stuff is going for? His sparkly leotards and stuff. They're fetching a ton of money.
Way too much. And they probably haven't been washed either. He looks like he never showered.
Oh, would you just be nice? He suffered with a lot of depression, you jerk. And all he ever wanted to do is dance joy and sparkle into people's lives.
Jeez, Chelsea, calm down over there.
It's this tea and these brownie bites, I think.
I call you a moldy port, and then you just get all defensive over
I
there.
swear to God, do you love me or not? Like, what is this? Gosh.
I'm just saying.
Kris Kringle.
Santa Claus, baby.
Ugh.
So the competition reality show Star Search, remember that from back in the day? Was it the 80s?
Oh, that's a throwback.
Was Ed McMahon the host, or was he just one of the hosts? I think he was the host, wasn't he? I remember watching this on my old tube TV, the one that had the curved screen.
Yeah.
And it had the surrounding wood panels around it. I would sit on the floor and I'd watch this. I think it was on every Saturday, I believe.
It's pretty cool. Didn't they find some pretty good stars?
They did. They found a lot of stars. Well, reason I bring it up, that show's making a comeback now.
Oh whoa.
With a new panel of judges, including Jelly Roll.
Love that.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
She's awesome.
Chrissy Teigen.
Oh, cute. Okay.
It's going to be a Netflix show. It's going to premiere on Netflix coming up on January 20th. I'm going to give it a few episodes to see just because Jelly Roll's on it.
Yeah, he's phenomenal.
They had to pay him a decent amount of money to be on it.
I adore Chrissy Teigen as well. She's done very well. And it's cool. So I just looked up notable winners from Star Search. Leanne Rimes. Goldmine. Beyonce Knowles.
Wow.
Goldmine. Britney Spears. Goldmine.
When did that show air? Does it show? It had to be like early 80s.
Sam Harris was the first grand champion in 1984.
Right.
And then it was pretty popular in the 90s. Oh, Justin Timberlake. and then Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears go over, to Disney and do that thing. But no, that's pretty cool.
It's something to check out. The new Star Search, January 20th on Netflix. All right, it's back. Kris and Chelsea's vent line. It is now open. You want to get something off your chest? It makes you feel better. It does.
It really does. This is a safe space.
Even if you feel like a jerk after saying it, you know what?
Own it.
You can change your name if you want to. We don't care.
Let her rip.
320-656-9453. I don't have a whole lot of venting to do. Mine would just be, it frustrates me. People that just don't know their surroundings and people that don't pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
And then either they run into me or they're not paying attention. They're on their faces in their phone.
Yeah.
And then I try to just walk behind them and they step back right when I'm doing that.
Oh, did you get smacked into?
No, I tell them, I'm like, excuse you.
Whoa.
That's what I say.
That's not Minnesota passive aggressive at all.
No, you do what you got to do. Why should I excuse me? I did nothing wrong.
I love it. Brenda just texted in. She's like, can we talk about the lights for a second? She's like, for the love of Pete, I have to make it to work on time. I can't stand it when we hit every single red light and the person in front of you, when it turns green, just sits there.
Like going through one cycle at a light is so frustrating.
Ugh.
There's no way it should only be one side. That means people weren't paying attention.
There are two specific lights that I hit on my commute that are left turn. I'm waiting for the green arrow.
Yeah.
And I know they only run enough for about 4 cars to get through. So if that first car isn't on it, only 2 cars are getting through. It's enough to boil my
It's like
blood.
you want to honk before it even turns green just to get people ready.
I do. And I do a little like I'm riding my horse, give him a little kick.
Oh, I got something I want to vent about. People that don't wash their hands after leaving a stall in the bathroom, specifically the men's room.
Yeah.
I don't go in women's rooms, obviously.
Can I share something with you?
But it's gross when they walk out. I'm like, that's disgusting. I say it out loud, too.
The bathrooms at work, I can hear your guys' conversations in the men's room. I could hear everything. I hear a lot of things. I try to get in.
Is that
and
all
out.
you hear?
But I hear a lot of things. You guys surprisingly talk to each other a lot more than girls do in our bathroom. Anyways, I can hear, and I purposely listen if there's the flush. I don't know. Do urinals flush?
No,
Sure.
it's actually, I know who you're talking about. It's Jake.
But I listen for water.
I hear him in the bathroom from the studio here. And this is a soundproof studio.
Do you know he has songs?
I don't want to know that about
He's
Jake.
got songs.
I really don't.
Oh, yeah. But anyways, I don't hear the water running from you guys.
Oh, I'm going to vent about something else.
Good.
People that you hold the door for them and they don't say anything.
I close it.
I say you're welcome. I say you're welcome before if they don't say anything. I'll make them think twice about not saying thank you.
Jan just texted. She's like, for the love of Pete. She's like, you guys do road construction 9 months, 10 months out of the year. She's like, why are we still hitting these massive craters and potholes in winter? She's like, it makes me pray for snow.
Because you know what? They're spending the taxes on other things that don't exist. That's why.
She said she almost lost her car today. She got new tires and she almost lost her car falling into a pothole.
That's an oopsie hole right there. Eric, what's your vent?
I think maybe the easiest job to have nowadays is a weatherman, because whether or not you lie through your teeth, you seem to be able to keep your job. I'm tired of all these weathermen with their clickbaity, it's going to be the coldest winter of your life, and it's all BS. They say we're going to get 12 inches of snow, and we get 2 centimeters, and there's no apologies coming from them, and I'm done with it. I've had it. I'm done with the meteorologist.
Yes!
Okay, bye-bye, weatherman. We don't need you anymore.
Let it out, man.
Yeah.
You know what I love? We used to have to make calls on the weather, whether or not to close schools or not, but kind of. So it's funny. I used to work very closely with the schools, and they would look at me, and they're like, "Can we get some direct? Like, what do you think? Should we close this?" I'm like, I don't have the authority to do that.
Schools close way too quickly nowadays compared to when we went to school.
Yeah, but you got to keep in mind, Chris, you're a city boy.
Yeah.
I'm a rural chick, all right?
Yeah.
So some of the houses out where kids have to walk a quarter mile down their driveway, it gets a little dangerous.
I don't want to hear it, Chelsea. I used to walk to school uphill both ways in the 3 feet of snow. That was when I got up 3 hours early and just listened to the radio to see if the school's been canceled. No.
With the Wonder Bread bags wrapped around your feet.
Amy, welcome to the vent line. Go ahead.
Hey, so put this in your mental Rolodex. Anytime that you see a Dodge Charger on the road, like you can be sure that an absolute jerk is driving it. I swear to God, every time that I encounter a Dodge Charger, they are cutting me off. They're honking at me like full force. Their windows are always tinted. They're always up to no good. I just don't trust them. And stop revving your engines. We get it. It's a car.
These are facts. These are facts.
Challengers.
It's
People that drive.
true.
I had a buddy who drove a Challenger. He wasn't really a jerk.
Did she say Charger or Challenger? Because they're two different cars.
Yeah, they're similar in a way. They're both kind of muscle
One's
cars.
a 4-door, one's a 2-door. But we had an Uber in LA, and he had a Charger, and he acted just like that. I'm like, he's revving his engine. I'm like, we're paying customers. We just want to get to our destination.
I had a buddy who bought a Charger, and I think they're still rear-wheel drive, right?
Yeah.
And he drove it year-round. I'm like, dude, like I wouldn't drive that in the snow if you paid me, or the ice. You get stuck anywhere.
Yeah.
It's just, is it worth it?
Tina texted and she's like, I want to vent about all the people on vacation posting all over social media about how great their life is while I'm sitting here stuck in my cubicle and it's minus 15 outside. She's like,
Why can't people keep the vacations to themselves?
she's like, nobody cares. I just pray that my car starts. And she's like, I can't wait till they all come back home.
We got room for one more. Ken, welcome to the vent line. What you got?
Okay, here's a public service announcement. Why are people not washing their hands properly in the bathroom?
Yes.
I'll be at a restaurant. I see people either not even wash their hands whatsoever. They just
Amen.
flush and then they leave. I don't understand that. Or they turn the water on and they just glide their hands under the water for 1 second as if just spritzing their hands with water cleans anything. And then there's just wiping crap all over the place for the next day. So please, people, try to remember, I think you're supposed to go through the alphabet twice while you're washing your hands. Yeah. Twice. You don't just get up to D, A, B, C, D, and then you're done. Or A, or not even A at all. So think about this. Just try to remember. All right. Thank you.
I love it.
That's kind of my venture. The people, why even rinse your... You know the reason
Especially
why...
at a restaurant.
Like a guy that's at a urinal, if he goes and rinses his hand for like 3 seconds, that means you peed on yourself, and you think just rinsing it is totally cool.
You use this argument that guys don't wash their hands because technically they're not.
I bet you women are worse. I'm not going to...
That's not true.
I bet you... Oh, yeah, I've seen some...
I'm a super hand wash, and I almost have too much fun washing my hands with the soap.
Too much fun.
Yeah.
I don't really consider washing hands fun.
Well, people look... Well, see, I can make anything fun, but people will actually give me dirty looks in the bathroom if you wash your hands too long, like with actual soap and do the scrubbing.
Well, if people are waiting, you
and get under your nails.
I'm singing Happy Birthday twice out loud, man. You're going to wait, all right?
Jake Judd is. I can hear it.
Kris and Chelsea, afternoons on Wild Country 99.